Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you, whether you're watching around the world. You are joining the Invictus Racing League Formula 2 Equal Performance, and it is the last race of the season. I'm thoroughly gutted to be closing out this season, but we have an electrifying one, to say the least. We are, of course, at the Autodroma in Mexico, Autodroma Rodriguez, to take its full title. I'm Energy Dan. I'm going to be your host and commentator as always. I'd just like to say we are saying farewell, a very tearful farewell, to our beloved commentator Warislander, who was last year's champion. He's stepping down from the commentary box, and joining me, hopefully for the long haul, is my good friend James Hook. How are you, the Welsh Wonder?
Hi, not bad. Thanks for having me, Dan. How are we?
I'm very well, mate. Yeah, it's good to have you, mate. Hopefully you get your teeth stuck into this. And we'll have a hopefully a good next season as well, mate. So yeah, do go easy on James Hook. He is it's his first debut for Invictus Racing League doing the commentary. So yeah, good luck, mate, and I'm sure you do absolutely fine. But you're constantly on the streams, aren't you, James? So you're pretty familiar with all the guys racing.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I obviously you heard that you were commentating for Invictus, so I thought I'd pop on the channel and have a listen to you. And well, I've been watching since the Italy race back earlier in the season, and well, I've been hooked ever since. Really, some of the drivers are brilliant, you know. So I thought I'd hook you up and see if I could ever get a chance on comms. And yeah, here we are.
Here we are, buddy. Yeah. So
yeah.
Obviously, Lozak, our champion for this season. He was crowned in Austria, was it? I believe. I think it was Austria. Yeah, but. He's currently sitting on 7 wins this season, which is top of the Hall of Fame leaders for wins in a season. I believe one of the F1 guys has also equalled it. But tonight he's got the opportunity to extend that out to 8. So I'll be very intrigued to see if Lozak can do that. I mean, he's shown some serious pace all season.
Yeah. Am I right in saying as well he started doing no assists as well?
Yeah, he did say moved to no assists. I'm not sure whether he's stuck with that or not, but yeah, I mean, if he is doing no assists, then wow, just
I watched him in Brazil, and his pace for somebody to have no assists and come on that fastly from like 2 races ago to now is unbelievable.
Yeah,
you know, so yeah,
it is.
You know, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Hopefully he can get another win tonight, even though he already is crowned. But yeah, it's going to be looking good for tonight. I'm well excited for it.
Yeah, I'm super looking forward to it too, mate. Yeah, Jimbo, let us know, mate, if that's better, buddy. Thanks for that. Just turning my mic up slightly. Do appreciate that. Looks like the guys are getting ready to get in their cars and start the qualifying session for this last season finale for F2 Equal Performance. Looking forward to this. So hopefully it'll be a nice dry race round here, but we'll soon see.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a close battle between the top 4 again, I think.
Yeah, see, the thing around Mexico, James, is the tyres. It's incredibly hard on tyre wear. And it's always very close racing, so I think with the close racing and the tyre wear, it's going to be super difficult.
Yeah, it's I obviously through doing racing through other things as well, you can see that the softs are just don't last at all. yeah, they just don't last at all. It's just like where does it come in? You know. I was only lasting like by lap 5 they dust, you know. There's nothing there. There's nothing left for the tyres to give.
Yeah,
it's going to be super interesting to see who can preserve the tyres around Mexico, I think. Maybe a 2 stops I'm looking for, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine 2 stop round here, simply because of the tyre wear. You know, the end of Sector 2, or pretty much all of Sector 2 and Sector 3 is constantly turning. There's never a straight part, but then the Sector 1 is straight, so it could go either way. I mean, some of the guys, well, most of Invictus do try and do one-stop, so I could be proven wrong, as always, mate, but we'll soon see. We will soon see. We'll try and figure out. So is that a Haas? I think that's a Haas coming out first.
It is. Nick J. Thompson.
It is. That's Nick. Nick was our F2 champion from 2 seasons ago, the season before Weislander.
Right.
Nick is actually stepping down next season. He's having a sabbatical from racing.
Yes, we got Tipsy Hobbit on outlap, Tony White just coming out, and Ferocious Dan along with Lozak.
So already the guys choosing soft, James. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So definite divide already. Definite divide already.
Yep.
That is very interesting. So evening to BazCab77 who's joined us on the stream. Give us your predictions, mate. Who do you think is going to win? Do you think Lozak can secure his 8th win of the season? So if you are watching tonight, guys, do give us your predictions, give us your comments and give us your questions. We will try our best to answer them throughout the session, as we always do try. So, but yeah, looks like Nick, he's looking pretty tidy already. I know it's only his outlap, but I do love this corner. Absolutely amazing corner, just for the stadium section. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, I've just gone down further down the park now, and Jim Laguna has actually come out on pods along with RNJS as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'll always get some people coming out on hards just to test out the setups and I'll get a feel for the circuit and while it grains in. So that's not totally unsurprising, to be honest with you.
Yeah, maybe a bank lap to start with.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah, just getting. I mean, I normally do that myself when I'm racing, just to get a feel for the circuit, really.
Track evolution as well. That's going to be a massive factor in the next 10 minutes, I'd imagine.
Yeah. I mean, it's looking like it's a dry qualifying. Don't see any big clouds. We don't really see any chance of rain. And nope. I'd like to think in the race it's also going to be dry to finish off this fantastic season we've had for Invictus Formula 2.
Yes, it's going to be a brilliant finale.
Nick looking really tidy, super tidy, as he's just coming up to turn 12 now. Then comes down towards the stadium section. So 13, 14 and 15 makes up the stadium section that we're looking at now.
Yeah.
Super easy to go too wide on the left there. Also super easy to go wide here into the wall. But looks like he's done a brilliant opening lap and he's going to come across the line with a 1:16.109. And I believe the next person is in Sab, I believe. Nope, it is. Ferocious Dan beat it. Ooh, unreal. So, Lozak, he's put his stamp on it already. 1:15.078. I believe we've now got Jim Laguna.
All coming through, yeah. Jim Laguna's coming through now.
On the hard tyre, what can he do? Jim Laguna going into 5th place with a 1:19.
Aaron's with a 1:17.5.
Just on board with Estimates. He came across. Oh no, that's his outlap. Mr. Steen, he's also doing an outlap. I believe the Merc of Delange, 1:15.476. Unreal. MJ Coop, let's see what he can do. Oh, he's on an outlap as well.
Matty just coming across the line. What can he do? What he said? A 1:16.3.
Fair play to Matty. We've got the next TB. Let's see what TB can do. He's on an outlap, I believe. Oh no, he's coming in. He's coming in. Wow, unfortunate.
I think he invalidated.
Captain Stiff, outlap. So yeah, I think we've got quite a few people on outlaps now. Let's see who we've got. Let's try to figure out who we've got now, mate. Is that Ferocious Dan or Sab? Let's try to get this right.
MJ Cooper's just set the provisionally set the purple second one.
Wow. Okay.
Another couple of cars coming behind him, so
let's have a look at Coop then. Let's keep on track with Coop because he's a fast rider.
Yeah, he's purple sector 2. Coming through the stadium now as we speak.
Oh, he's not looking too quick with the stadium though, James.
No, he's think he went a bit too quick into the stadium, which compromised him a little bit.
Yeah, he's good enough for 5th though, mate. Good enough for 5th.
Yeah. Yeah. 155.
Let's go for, is it Matty next? Or is it Mr. Steen? No, it's not Mr. Steen, it must be Matty. No, he's in the pits. We got Captain Steve. 117.132 for Captain Steve. Tipsy Hobbit might be the next one. Nope. So that means that is Tony Y.
He's on an out lap. Mr. Steen is coming through sector 2 now.
It looks like he'll be coming in. I think he is. No, he actually went quicker, you know. Oh no, he didn't. Yeah, he did. 1:14.909. I don't understand why he went that quick. He did 2 laps on those soft tyres. I'm not sure why you do that. Do you, mate?
I know sometimes I've done it once or twice where I've done a really slow out lap. I got this tip from you, funny enough. Really slow on the out lap to keep the tyres cold until the last 2 corners, then light up the tyres and off you go. But again, I'm not really familiar with the way that the guys drive. Except I've watched the streams before now, but again, it'll take a little while to understand the ins and the outs of each driver as I go through the seasons with you now.
Stiff's coming in. TB on an out lap, so we're going to see that one.
Yeah, Tony Wise just coming through the last corner now. Yet to set the time. And he goes 7th with a 1:15.6.
Not bad at all from Tony Y. Very impressive. I think we've got a Renault coming through of RG or Jacob. Let's see, I think it's Jacob. No, he's in the pit, so yeah, RG's on an out lap then.
Yeah.
We've got a racing point of TB behind him.
Yeah.
Ah, no, it's not. It is Lozak coming in the pits, so... Oh, is that Jim Laguna? Yeah, Jim Laguna. He's done 4 laps on those hard tyres.
Yeah.
Wow. Really? Okay. Aaron J just starting his fast lap on the soft, so if you want to keep an eye on Aaron J, mate, and just let me know what his sector times are like, that'd be awesome, pal.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find.
So you just come into the first sector now and see what we can do.
Just on board with TB, he's going to set a fast lap now. What can he do? And he goes fast. Oh, second fastest. Oh, just pipping his teammate by 35 thousandths of a second. Or just trailing his teammate by 35 thousandths of a second. Unreal from the Racing Point drivers. That is fantastic stuff. Really is.
Yeah. Aaron's is up on his time through the first sector. He's up nearly 6/10 in the first sector on his previous best. He's just coming through the second sector now. See what he can do.
RG, can he set a good lap? He goes up to 13th for that one.
RNG's just set purple in the second sector. He's up a second. He's just coming through the stadium now. Right-hander. Slow it down to the left.
Oh, he's a bit wide there though, mate.
Yeah, and he's come across the line, and he does.
Oh!
1:15.3.
Brilliant lap. Not bad at all. 4 tenths off the leaders, so I'd say that's a good lap, mate.
His second sector, I had him on the screen, I don't know if you were following, but he put it together really well. It was so fluent, it was really nice. He looked calm going through the second sector, so it was really good from my point of view.
Yeah, I believe Ferocious Dan might be on a fast lap. Let's see what it's like when he comes to the end of sector 2. It's going to be a couple more corners, 5 more corners.
Yeah. I believe RG is coming through as well. Oh, he's gone wide in sector 2.
Yeah, if you select the drivers that you're following, mate, if they go wide, the track map at the bottom will go red. A great indication to know whether someone's going fast or not.
Cool. I'll know that for next time. See you, buddy.
Yeah, it's alright, mate. It's why we're here, buddy. Oh, Jacob finally sets a lap and puts it in 13th with a 1:16.231. Who else have we got? It looks like everyone's coming
Yellow
in
in sector 3 and in sector 1. Mr. Steen has invalidated his lap.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That's an out lap. That was an out lap.
That's right then. Oof.
Yeah.
Don't panic me, mate. Don't panic me. Hopefully, we've just seen a driver come out on the pits now. Hopefully he's not going to get held up.
Yeah. You got Ferocious Dan and Mr. Steen in sector 1. Looks like they're both on a flying lap.
Samson on out lap. Here comes Matty. Let's just go to Matty because I think he's the next person to actually set a fast lap. Looking for any changes in the order. Oh, kicking up some serious dirt there from Matty UTM there. Oh, we've got we've got a racing point going off in sector 3. It looks like they've regained control. That's fine. And we've got a slow running Merc at the end of the pit straight.
Trying to find out who that is.
Let's have a... Yeah, I think it's pulling. I think it's just Captain Stiff pulling aside to let the faster guys through.
Yeah, he's on an out lap, so it seems to be what it could be.
Oh, Steen up into 3rd place. Wow. Cracking lap from Mr. Steen. Sorry, I missed that, buddy. And then Sab. Oh, 11th place for Sab. Just starting his fast lap, actually.
Yeah, keep an eye on TB as well. He's just starting his flying lap.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think as well. We've got it might be NJ Coupe on a fast lap as well. Yeah, it is. Coupe's on a fast lap, and I believe one of the Mercedes behind him is on a fast lap. So I'm going to just watch on board with MJ Coupe.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on TV as well then.
Coupe comes across the line, doesn't improve.
He's down on his first sector.
So it looks like Captain Stiff is just starting his fast lap. I believe you said TB is the next person to come across the line, James?
Yeah.
Let's on board with TB then. Let's see how he's doing.
He's in sector 2. It's purple sector 2.
Love this stadium section. Now, this is the trickiest corner, I believe. This little hairpin.
Yeah, if you go in a fraction too fast, you've messed the entire sector up, in my opinion. That one corner sets it up nicely for the rest. For the
TB pits his teammate by almost 2.5 tenths. Wow.
Again, if you hook that second sector up, it's
2.25 tenths, mate. That is unbelievable.
Yeah. Fluency in the second sector. I think that's what it's coming down to.
Oh, you've seen TB cutting corners there.
Yeah.
Bit naughty. Shouldn't be really doing that. But anyway, let's try and find some more guys across the line. I think we've got a Ferrari of RNG.
Yeah.
Nope.
Ferocious Dan is on an out lap.
Jim Laguna, I think he's at next actually.
Jim Laguna.
He's up by 7 tenths.
On mediums as well. Look at that for him. What are you going to do?
Yeah, still only good enough for last place though, mate. And he's got 3 minutes. Yeah. I don't think he's going to improve on that, mate. He's lost out big time. I think he was hoping for P13, P12 or something like that. Yeah.
Around there.
And then start on fresh mediums, but yeah, at least now he can start on fresh tyres regardless. But that pace deficit, I think it's a little bit too much to make it work. Unless he's locked into a 2-stop. I mean, he could start on the soft, so, he could do soft mediums,
Or he could be a massive gamble. I don't think it's going to work because of the way the track is. But I think he could gamble on a 1-stop, knowing that everybody's got to stop once anyway for the softs.
Yeah,
and mediums as well. But we don't know. I'm not very familiar with the Mexico track. I've only driven it a few times myself.
Yeah, I'm likewise, mate. But from what I can remember, it's marginal between the 1-stop and the 2-stop.
Yeah.
I personally, round here, would do 2-stop.
Charlie Harris has just put in the chat now. Soft hard is the best strategy if there is no safety cars.
Yeah, that's a fair
so cheers for that, Charlie. Yeah, so I think that's what most people might be doing then.
Yeah, but with the new safety cars, I'm just not sure it's gonna.
Yeah.
And if you get stuck on those hards, behind or in between people on the softs, it takes an age to get those hard tyres warmed up. So it's so hard to predict with this new safety car that's coming.
Yeah.
But we'll soon see. So just on board now with process down on the softs. Let's see if we can improve. Goes 4th. Was he in 5th then? I think he's improved there. I didn't quite see.
I believe this is his flying lap. His fast lap.
Ah, my apologies. You're right, James. So that's down. Just looking down the order, I think we might have Lozak coming out, I believe, on the fast. He's on a fast lap now, I believe.
He's invalidated his lap, but he's just about to start his fast lap. Just about to start. He just crossed the start-finish line now, so this is his fast lap. DRS Open.
So let's go.
Or a Ferrari moving up the way.
Matty's outlap. I think Sab or Frosch's Dan might be the next ones.
Oh,
Tony White. Was that Tony White that went up?
I was looking at Frosch's Dan, sorry, buddy. Yeah, Tony White's up in 4th.
Yeah,
so Frosch's Dan's been knocked down to 6th.
So Aaron J's up as well, actually. I missed that. I do apologise, but yeah. It's so hard to keep track of this now. So, oh, it's all right. We've got a Renault just letting people go.
DeLange's just about to start his fast lap. That'll be one interesting to look. And SD Mats is just following DeLange to the start-finish straight. Oh.
Charlie giving some good insights in the chat settings there, mate, in the chat feed. Lozak 1:14.602 retakes the lead over his teammate. Not much in it between the racing points. Tipsy Hobbit goes up to 7th place. MJ Coop, what can he do? Oh, MJ Coop in 3rd place. Wow. And TB takes it back from his teammate with a 1:14.571. Unbelievable, and they won't have
These
time.
These are absolutely unreal.
I think they were doing the old slipstream.
Switcheroo.
Yeah, the old switcheroo slipstream tactics there. Let's go down to DeLange.
If it works. Yeah, it's worked wonders.
Oh, DeLange's invalidated his lap.
Oh, never.
Captain Stave doesn't move up. Jacob goes up to 14th. Yeah, DeLange is in. I think that's going to be it, unless... Yeah, I think that's it, guys. Unreal. What do you think of that, James?
Yeah, I'll second you on unreal. If you look at the times from 5th down to 12th, there's hardly anything in it at all. It's so close. It's unreal.
You're right, mate. You're right. You're totally right.
No, and if they've all got, I know people have better race pace than qualifying. Myself as an example, I'm shocking at qualifying, but I've somehow managed to mingle myself to a half decent race pace.
Yeah, right. Let me just run down the order, James. We'll get back to that. So TB taking the front position with a 1:14.571, nipping at his heels. 31 thousandths is Lozak in 2nd. MJ Coop in 4th, in 3rd. And then we've got Aaron J in 4th. Tony White in 5th. We've got Mr. Steen in 6th. Brocious down in 7th. Tipsy Hobbit in 8th. DeLange in 9th. We've got Sab in 10th. Estimats in 11th. Captain Stiff in 12th. We've got Nick J. Thompson in 13th. Jacob in 14th. Matty in 15th. RG44 in 16th. Jim Laguna in 17th. So, it's going to be super interesting. I mean, Charlie's in the chat saying, yeah, softs to hards are the best strategy, and the hards last so long, but it must just be because I'm rubbish that I have to do 2-stop then, because my tyre wear.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do 1-stop round here, James. What do you think?
I'm with you. I couldn't do 1-stop unless I started on hards. I don't think I could do a 1-stop. Hards are actually my preferred tyre. I'm actually really comfortable on hards, but again, not every driver is the same. You know, some people might prefer the softs, and they can hook the softs up for maybe an extra 2 laps or more, or the telemetry says. But
mate, I know what you're saying on the hards though, because when those hards get to like 35% wear, they get ridiculously grippy. Yeah, it's really strange, but I don't know if that's because you've worked the tyre and it's become a little bit more malleable, the right word, you know? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? A bit more fluid, so it actually makes them a little bit softer because the heats go through them. But interesting stuff. I mean, I'm really intrigued to see what happens with safety cars and things like that. But yeah, we'll soon see.
Yeah, again, Charlie in the chat, I did a lot of testing here last week. They really do last. You can switch them on lap 8. And he's terrible on his tyres, apparently.
I bet you're not as bad as me and James.
I was going to say, GP4 pace, if I'm lucky.
They need to make a new tier for me, mate. I think I'm GP5 or 6, mate.
But I'll be below you then, because you were quicker than me.
I don't know about that, buddy. But anyway, so yeah, the racing points locking out the front row of the grid for this season finale. Just looking at the field there.
It's going to be fun.
It is going to be super fun, mate. It really is.
So I'll ask you this now. Then on the formation lap, who's your top 3 for this evening?
Oh, Lozak and TB, and then I would say Ferocious Dan will come through the field from where he is, and I mean, it's hard to say in Formula 2 because you know IRL F2 they have some seriously quick drivers, and they don't often make that many mistakes, and they're just all super close, so it's hard to pick out that third person. I mean, TB and Lozak have actually been, fairly dominant this season. But then that third place spot, like,
it varies.
I'm going to go with Ferocious Dan. I really am. 'Cause I'm pretty sure Ferocious Dan wants to put a stamp on this season and say, look, don't count me out for next season, because I would if I was Ferocious Dan.
And I'll just butt in there. Ferocious Dan is the reason why I started watching every week.
Oh, he's your favourite racer, isn't he? Yeah.
He, to start with, yeah. You know, when I first watched one of your streams, Ferocious Dan was racing, and I think he was P3, and just the way he raced was, I found mesmerising. He was just so just comfortable at everything he did. And obviously, I thought, oh well, I'll watch back now next week. See Ferocious Dan again, and then I picked up on TB, Lozak, MJ Coops, even down to Captain Stiffs and Matty. They're all just unbelievable drivers in their own way, and it's just really caught my eye, and it's awesome.
There we go. Right, so we should be seeing the green flag at the back of the grid, and there we go. We're about to see those red lights.
Yeah, I'll be watching from about 10th position backwards.
Sounds good, buddy. We've got 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights. We've got 5 red lights. And they're out, and it looks like TB got a fantastic start there, as did his teammate, but Aaron J got an awesome better start, and he's all over the back of him. Let's see who's going to be brave into turn 1. Who is going to be the leader? Aaron J still in P3, as it looks like Aaron J just is a little bit heavy on his braking. It stayed the same for the top 3, but MG was momentarily in front, but look at those racing points now breaking out that lead.
Yep, just at the back of the pack as well. Matty's made up 4 positions already, up into 11th, up 5 places up into Sab and Matty are nip and tuck at the minute over the first couple of corners.
Oh, just seeing Mrs. Steen have to bail out of the back of MJ Coupe. But MJ Coupe doing brilliantly so far, keeping on the back of Aaron J. So, pretty clean start from what I can see. I think Matt is down 2 positions, a little bit of an incident there, but it looks like we've got away clean.
Already, maybe just over a second gap from the two.
Tony White on the inside into turn 12. Oh, he's pushed him up. He's going to come back at him into the hairpin. Look at that shot. Absolutely brilliant. Love it.
Yeah. Oh, the McLaren's in between a Toro Rosso sandwich. Ferocious Dan's got to be careful a minute.
So we've got Ferocious down the back of Tony White. Excuse me, guys. He's got the slipstream. Is he going to go to the right hand side at the last minute? No, he's going to keep. He's going to play it cool. He's going to play it cool. That's fine. Oh, but then he goes around the outside.
Brilliant.
Oh, what a move from Ferocious Dan. Can he make it stick around the outside? And then we've also got Delange coming in the mix. It's a 3-way battle down to the next corner. We've got Delange, Ferocious Dan, and we've got Sab coming in the mix on the back now. He's side by side, coming into the next corner. Oh, Delange just getting a little bit better than car 47, just looking ever so sweet, but Sab is all over the back of this battle now. So we've got a Mercedes, a McLaren sandwich between the two slices of Mercedes.
It's going to be a close battle for the next couple of laps, I think.
Oh, it is. It so is.
Mercedes and the two McLarens. Up front end, you've got the two Pink Panthers that are just cruising away, just over a second gap with from Aaron's in third.
Well, I'm super impressed by that. That's probably one of the best starts we've had of the season. No retirements, no incidents. Absolutely fantastic from all our racers tonight. Ooh, the fastest lap. Did you see that then, James? The fastest lap change between 4 or 5 people. Oh, yeah. Wow.
Mrs. Steen at the minute, and DRS has just come into play. Mrs. Steen currently holds the fastest lap.
That really hurt my brain then. I was like about to say who's got the fastest lap, and it changed so quickly 3 or 4 times. As we just see the car of Jacob moving to the left to go around. Ooh, Estimats. They're chopping and changing here. This is for 13th and 12th place. Looks like Jacob got a great drive out of that last corner. Ooh, Jacob getting seriously happy with Estimats there. These two are trading serious pain. We've got Jacob on the softs, we've got Estimats on the mediums. So I would argue that Estimats is actually the quicker person because he's on the slower tyre.
Yeah.
So let's just check in with our leaders now, because we've got the 2 racing points of TV and Lozak still in the lead. Aaron J is still within 1.2 seconds of these two. Let's just flick on tyres for everyone to see. There you go. Everyone on softs all the way back to Jacob. Then it's Estimats on the mediums.
Yeah.
Mr. Steen, is he going to make a move? Yes, he has. Yeah, sorry, I missed that. He's past MJ Coupe.
MJ Coupe can still come back in the next couple of corners. Yeah, I think Mr. Steen have secured that position for the time being.
He will, but don't count MJ Coupe out. He's a brilliant racer.
Yeah. Mr. Steen had the DRS open then as well, so he must have had that from MJ Coupe.
But then now MJ Coupe getting down. DRS is really strong round here.
Yeah.
Just keeping on board with MJ Coupe to see how well he does this battle.
Yeah, the little battle between Matty and RG down in 14th and 15th. Side by side. Just coming into sector 2, and it looks like Matty has just made the move stick. Lovely bit of racing there. Yeah. Looking at Nick right down at the bottom, he's on hards, so I don't know if he's planning on going for a long haul.
Yeah, he'll be quick at the end, I imagine.
Yeah, he was the big loser at the start as well. He was down 4 positions, unfortunately, but he said it's the early days yet, only lap 5, still a long way to go.
So just on board with Captain Stiff and Sab, if you're not familiar with those names, James, Captain Stiff and Sab are the 2 fantastic commentators that do the Formula 1 league on a Monday. They also did the Invictus podcast.
Right.
These two are very good friends off the track, but they do not hold back when racing together. So keep an eye on Captain Stiff and Sab, who are now actually racing for that last point scoring position this early in the race. Ooh, I'm just try and pick my points here, because we've got Aaron J, Mr. Steen, MJ Coop, Tony White and Titsy Hobbit all running in this midfield train.
Tony White is picking 3-second time penalty.
You'll see a lot more, and Nick as well. Now, what I forgot to tell you, James, is Formula 2 guys absolutely love gaining penalties for some reason. There you go, the third person in 5 seconds. It does make it very interesting for the race finishes, by the way, but...
yeah, I can imagine, yeah. There's a lot of runoff on certain corners around this track, I've noticed.
So then Mr. Steen goes left, going down towards turn 1. Is he going to make the move stick? He's slightly ahead. Yes, that's a pretty clean move for Mr. Steen. Aaron J.
Russell has switched around in 6th and 7th as well.
That DRS super powerful down there. And of course, I believe it is a buy one, get one free on the DRS zones. So if you get the DRS detection zone at turn 14, 15, you get 2 DRS activations, even if you pass the person in front. So as we just saw there, Mr. Steen getting in front of Aaron J. down the home finish straight, and then getting the added measure of having the next DRS zone for free. So it is a bit deceptive with overtakes here. You get the overtake, then the next person then gets the double DRS as well. So this is why we're going to see a lot of overtakes at Mexico.
Yeah, just looking at the front 3 now, the 2 Pink Panthers are storming away.
Oh yeah, massively, yeah.
Lozak and Mr. Steen.
Oh, sorry mate, Tony White. Tony White on the back of Tipsy Hobbit. Oh no! Have a look, see what happened, mate. See if you can go to TV or Lozak, that should see what happened there, mate. Actually, no, it's between turn 11 and 12, I believe it is. Yeah, it's between turns 11 and 12. And Sab has left. I think that's just a simple crash out, I believe. Unfortunate for Sab. So yeah, Sab was running in 11th or 10th or 11th, I believe, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Just watching the two Toro Rossos go tail to end here. Tony White's pushing up to the back of Tipsy Hobbit. Tipsy Hobbit looks like he's starting to struggle ever so slightly in his acceleration phase coming out the corners.
Yeah, Tony White's got DRS open as well.
So our first retirement of the finale of this brilliant season. Sab has left the session through what we can only assume is a moment. Ferocious Dan, 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, and just looking now towards 10th to 12th, SD Max is still within DRS of Jacob, and he's on mediums, and Jacob's on softs, so that could come into play as well in the next couple of laps, where SD Max could come and pick up a few positions there.
See, we've got the two Toro Rossos now, all over the back of MJ Coop. MJ Coop is trying to push at the back of Mr. Steen. Mr. Steen's been struggling, got passed by Aaron J. So yeah, keep an eye on this battle. Tony White, 5-second time penalty, speed in the pit lane. It's a very difficult pit lane. The Toro Rosso of Tipsy Hobbit on the back of MJ Coop. He covers very well. Coop's going to have the inside line. He's going to keep it. If he just brakes a little bit longer, yep, and then Tipsy Hobbit on the inside line. For full respect from both racers there. MJ Coop goes a little bit wide, picks up the dirty tarmac. It looks like Tipsy Hobbit.
Wow, this is brilliant stuff.
Wow, trading tyre pin. I'm surprised we didn't even see what tyres are on with how close they're racing. But yep, Tipsy Hobbit back in front of MJ Coop. This is going to bring Ferocious Dan into the mix. Ferocious Dan's also on the softs. Obviously, the top 10 are still on the softs. So it'd be interesting to find out. Ooh, MJ Coop took a beautiful line there. I'm sorry for not talking. I'm absolutely enthralled in this battle. And just in front of that,
I am lost for words at the minute.
Well, you've also got Mr. Steen and Aaron J. Spence having a battle. Now, these two battles could bring Ferocious Dan into the mix. Because Ferocious Dan will get DRS. He's actually going to win this, probably, in this battle, because
Yeah, the tyres of MJ Coupe and
Oh, is that Ferocious Dan in the
are
pits?
going to be...
What happens to Ferocious Dan then?
I don't know.
Oh no, he's still there. Oof, he's still there. Somewhere, it was Captain Stiff.
TB has come through the pits.
TB, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
So the first of the racing
indeed.
points, I believe that's team discussion, because it is around about lap 8 the Saps need to come in, and I imagine they'll be putting hards on.
Yeah, so SD Max could move up a fair few places.
Has he put another pair of softs on?
Yeah, it's TB has, yeah.
So there you go, that is
TB
TB 2-stopping, TB's 2-stopping. Wow.
He's got the pace.
Yeah, but Charlie said earlier on that it's a typical 1-stop, so I think we were right when we said that you could pull off the 2-stop here. Or maybe they're just splitting the strategy. Oh, super exciting stuff.
Yeah. So that's Tipsy Orbit up into 3rd now, and MJ Coupe in 4th, Ferocious Dan in 5th, Delange in 6th. Jacob have moved up a position into 7th and took it off Captain Stiff, but they're still going toe-to-toe through Sector 2.
So he's on board with MJ Coupe coming to the stadium section, around the hairpin of the stadium. Tipsy Hobbit looks like he's struggling. I think we're going to see Tipsy Hobbit coming to the pits now.
Yeah, 8 lap softs.
He's
going to be around about now.
out.
No, he's staying out.
What? Mr. Steen, 5-second time penalty, speeding in the pit lane. Now, just have a look for me. What does Steen go on? Let me know.
Yeah, will do.
Jacob, 5-second time penalty, speeding in the pit lane. This pit lane is ferocious.
Mediums. No, hards he's on.
He's on hard. Okay, so he's going to the end. That'll be a 5-second time penalty at the end. So if you've got a notebook there, James, just note down that that'll be added at the end unless he pits again. Wow, what a ferocious battle so far. This has been absolutely fantastic. Speaking of ferocious, Ferocious Dan is all over the back of MJ Coupe, who's all over the back of Tipsy Hobbit, who's now leading this race. Now, super exciting stuff, because I think Ferocious Dan and MJ Coupe are going to push this to another lap. Matty, 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings.
Yeah, warnings galore at the minute.
See, RG as well, you see, I'm kind of thinking RG could come into the mix, maybe on lap 14, 15, and putting the hards on then.
He's on yeah.
I mean, he's not that far behind him, he's only about 7 seconds behind the leaders. Let's round on board with Tipsy Hobbit, let's find out how he's doing, because...
Yeah, he's putting out a little bit of a gap. He's still within DRS.
He looked like he was struggling before.
MJ Coupe and Ferocious down in the pits. Ferocious Dan goes on to hards along with MJ Coupe.
Yeah, doing the 1-stop then, doing the 1-stop. I mean, do you think the racing points just have the raw pace to be able to do the 2-stop? Do you think that's how fast they are? But I don't think they're that fast in Mexico to have a free pit stop, would you?
No. I mean, they're fast, don't be wrong. You can quite blatantly see how easily they pulled away from the pack at the start. But as Charlie pointed out in the chat again, thank you, Charlie, traffic. Even with the harder compounds, you're fighting your way through traffic. It's going to take away your tyres. So
yeah, but that double DRS zone's going to help that out, surely.
Yeah.
If you're on the fresher tyre, you can use the DRS to jump ahead and stay ahead. So
TB is back up in 4th as we speak, so it just goes to show.
Yeah, but he's got to stop again, though. Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. Yeah. He's got to stop again. I don't think he's. Yeah. I know what Charlie's saying with him being super fast, but I don't think he's that fast to be able to, get a free pit stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, super interesting. As Delange is now in the pits, that releases RG to 2nd place. Tipsy Hobbit still going out on softs.
Yeah.
So
Delange's on hards as well. I think that's the way it's going. Everybody's just jumping onto hards.
I don't know if I'm gonna. If I'm clutching at straws here, then wind me in, James. Is Tipsy Hobbit trying to extend his soft so far that he can do a medium finish, or am I really clutching at straws there?
I've done a few practice with Tipsy Hobbit, and somehow he makes his softs last.
Yeah, I mean, I remember Baku,
yeah,
I remember that. Yeah, he's stupidly good on tyres, isn't he?
Yeah, he the telemetry on soft said 8 laps. He done 10, 11 laps, if I can remember rightly.
I think it was 11, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's capable of taking the softs an extra lap or two. He's got no cars in front of him. He got clean air in front of him. Wouldn't put it past him.
I wouldn't either, mate. I wouldn't either. He's really good with those tyres. So
he's pulled up a gap from RG as well. 3-second gap.
That'd leave. Still a lot of laps on mediums, though, mate. A lot of laps on mediums. That is a big ask.
It's a big ask for. Oh, he's in.
Is he finally come in? He'll be going on he's in. Then. So Lozak coming past Tipsorbit now. Matty coming past Tipsorbit now. Aaron J. Also Tony Y. Yep, there you go. He's done mediums?
Yep.
So he's either doing a very brave medium stint or he's doing a 2-stop.
He's pretty soft on for the last 4 laps.
Imagine it's going to be a soft to finish, but yeah.
But TV's back up in first, like you said, but he's still got to stop it again.
Now you see now again in the comments, mate, Charlie's saying, "Oh, I was just watching Tony Y get in front of Matty." Fantastic there, but Matty is on the slower tyre, so yeah. Charlie just saying the mediums can go to the end from that 12-ish, so we could be right, mate. Tipsy could be doing that very brave soft to medium stint. If he does make it last, then I'll tip my cap to him. I really will.
Nick is in 11th at the minute, which is good considering he started. He was on lap 3 or 4. He was down in 17th. So he's come up 6 places, and he's still got a long way to go on hards. So he could be doing now hards to softs at the end.
I think we just
hards
saw
to mediums.
Mr. Steen and Matty switch places. Because Matty's on 12-lap-old mediums, Steen's on fresh hards.
Yeah.
And it just seems like a little bit too of an easy overtake there. I may be mistaken, but it looked to me as though they swapped places.
Wouldn't surprise me, mind. I mean, especially if you're in a party talking to each other, teammates or whatever, best move would be to send Mr. Steen on his way. He's in it for the long haul now, whereas Matty's on 13-lap-old tyres.
Tipsy Hobbit's just made up a place on Damange. And Tipsy Hobbit's now chasing down Nick, who's on old hards. I think we're going to see Tipsy come through the field, and then once he's done most of the passes, turn down everything and just look after the tyres. So this is going to be super interesting to watch to the end.
Yeah.
Just try to look for some battles now, mate. Maybe Tony Y and MJ Cooper are closest, I think.
Yeah.
MJ Cooper's going to the end on those hards, so is Ferocious Dan. So who is the better on these hard tyres? That's the question.
I'd imagine RG and SD Mats are going to be pitting in the next 2 laps, 3 laps. Hoping that all mediums.
At least 2 laps minimum.
Yeah.
Depends how hard they've been racing though, but yeah, I would imagine 15, 16 laps.
Yeah, they've been quite close throughout the race.
Check something.
Yeah. SD Mats another time penalty.
Do us a favour, mate. Just go on to the race director and just check the penalties for the racing points, Tipsy Hobbit and MJ Cooper, if you don't mind.
Yeah. 3 seconds for Lozak. That's it for the racing points. There's only 3 seconds for the racing points. And Tipsy Hobbit, you said, yeah?
Yep, Tipsy Hobbit, yep. And MJ Cooper.
Nothing for either.
Another speed in the pit lane penalty, and this time it goes to Matty. So this very difficult pit entry is catching drivers out.
Yeah, just to clarify, nothing for either apart from the 5-second penalty for Matty just now.
Wow. Okay.
The tipsy orbit is fresh. Matty was fresh until he hit the until he came into the pit lane.
17 seconds for Tipsy Hobbit. Now TB's on the softs, remember, and he's already done 7 laps on them. I'm not sure whether TB was right to go on this 2-stop. I really don't. So anyway, just on board with MJ Coop, chasing down Ferocious Dan. On the back of him is the aforementioned Tipsy Hobbit. Tipsy Hobbit goes a little bit wide there.
Ooh, I was going to say, I just about to say he went a bit wide.
Look at this battle. Absolutely loving this.
Tipsy Hobbit could come out better off here. You could possibly pick up 2 positions in this lap.
Yeah, but he's on the quicker tyres, so he's going to get benefit of DRS for two sections now. So the DRS will open up in a second. Bang, there you go. MJ Coop is within 1 second. Oh, brilliant.
That's a brilliant bit of racing by MJ Coop.
That was great racing. Great defence from MJ Coop. Is he going to run him a little bit wide? He's very fair indeed from MJ Coop.
That was brilliant. What a
fantastic racing from these two. Absolutely loving that. Really good stuff. Matty again, another penalty, 3-second time penalty. So
that's
Matty,
8 seconds now.
Oof, he's going to the end as well. So the speed in the pit lane plus the 8 seconds. I think he's got another 3 seconds from the start of the race. So I think he's on about 11 seconds now.
I'll double check for you, but I couldn't see anything the first time.
I'm pretty sure I remember him getting 2 3-second time penalties plus the 5 seconds. I may be wrong. But
2 warnings there, but no penalties. 1 3-second.
Okay, Ross in the chat saying the fastest strategy to 2-stop. Well, we've got a split opinion here, guys, because at the start of the stream, we just see Tipsy Hobbit going round the outside of MJ Coop. Sorry, Rob Ferocious Dan. So Tipsy Hobbit's got past. Sorry, while we were talking there, I missed that. I do apologise. But yeah, so Tipsy Hobbit's got past MJ Coop. He's got past Ferocious Dan, and now Tipsy Hobbit 12.2 seconds to chase onto the back of Mr. Steen, and we've still got TB's now come out on fresh mediums. I missed that again. Oof. So going back to what we were saying as we missed all that. The 2-stop is supposed to be the fastest strategy. I was saying the same. Charlie didn't agree. So yeah, we'll soon see, because there's a couple of split strategies here. In fact, let's just remind everyone who stops and who hasn't. There you go.
Right, so TB's in just come out of the pits.
So far TB is the only person doing the 2-stop.
Mediums, and he's already made a place up into 9th.
See, I think Tony White. No. Is it RG getting in front of Nick? See that time.
On 18 laps.
I'm just watching the interval time of Tipsy Hobbit, and it's just coming down and down and down. I think he's really going to use those mediums to his advantage, and then just try and defend for all his might. I really do.
I think now as well, because there is a bigger gap now to Mr. Steen. It's going to cool off his tyres a bit, because he's not running directly behind him. He's going to cool his tyres down a little bit, but it's still going to give him enough performance in it to knock the time down. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. I mean, Estimat's still got to stop, so that'll drop him down way down to the back. I was going to say Estimat's who's going to take a sabbatical next season. I was hoping that he'd have stopped and he might get to take a podium for his last race, but looks like Estimax is having a little bit of a difficult one. Let's put on position change. So he's up 7 positions, you know, started 12, but he's going to be struggling when he pits. He really is.
Where do you think he'll drop down to when he pits?
Oh, pretty much all the way down to the back. I mean, let's put leader time on. It's going to be, I think, 21 seconds round here, I believe, for a pit stop.
He dropped down to 14th then.
Yeah, about 14th, 15th, I'd say. MJ Coupe, 3-second time penalty. But Estimax is still running pretty good on those medium tyres. He's on the back of Tony Y.
Yeah, he's not giving it in, is he? He's still giving it a good go, nearly 20 laps as well.
Yeah, I mean, just going back to strategy and tyre, we've got another controversial, well, not controversial, but a different opinion on the tyres and the strategy. Alex King saying, I found one stop faster, but the hard's a horrible tyre to use. Now, me and you both agree that the hard's a brilliant tyre to use, because once you get them warm, they're actually quite grippy.
Sticky.
On a track like Mexico where you're constantly loading the tyres. You know, so it's a very versatile and converse opinion for strategy and tyre choice round here, which I'm finding very interesting.
Yeah, and also I think it depends on like how heavy the individual driver has loaded their fuel with.
Yeah.
Because if you loaded it with three extra laps, rather than to run that rich a little bit longer, obviously it's just going to put more pressure through the tyres because it's heavier. Whereas if you underfuel the car, run it in lean for a couple of laps, it's... Ooh, Estimax losing the back end a little bit.
I was about to say, just as I flicked at Aaron G, who's chasing down Lozak, he got a 3-second time penalty. I don't think Lozak's got any.
He's had warnings, but he hasn't had any time penalties.
So what Aaron J needs is for Lozak to get a penalty to even this out, because he's catching. He's putting some serious pressure on him. I missed this battle. But Lozak's on the hards and Aaron J's on the mediums. Now the mediums are going to start going off in about another 7 laps, I would say, about lap 20. And maybe do lap 23, 24 for the hards. And he goes to the right, coming down turn 1. Oh, but then no, they were going inside for turn 2. Unbelievable, because Lozak goes wide and now comes back out in front.
Cut that one really close there.
But is that off the track? That all 4 wheels off the track while gaining a position? That may very well be something for the stewards to look at. I'm only a commentator, I can only comment. But yeah, it looked like all 4 wheels were off the track and he made up a position. So, could be something for the stewards to look at after the race. But yeah, Aaron J's sticking at him.
Yeah, and let's go back further down the field a little bit to Tipsy Hobbit. He's only 10 seconds off the leader. So this, and he's consistently 10 seconds.
And Estimax is pitting. Estimax is going to have to pit, mate. So that's one person out of it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Tipsy Hobbit could be on for a podium.
See, I think Estimax is going to have to pit. Oh,
yeah.
Aaron J's in. He's doing a 2-stop. Wow. Okay.
Tony Whitey with another 5-second penalty for speeding.
He's coming in as well then. Wow.
Yeah, let's see what Aaron J goes on to. I'd imagine he beat softs.
Mediums. Soft, medium, medium. 13 laps, maybe. Could be the right choice. Yeah. I can see why he'd do that. Yeah, because at least now with the mediums, he can really lean on those tyres, mate. Really lean on them.
Yeah, and they're going to be good for more than just the 2 laps of the soft.
Estimax still going out. Estimax going to go on a soft, surely.
Still got 13 laps after this race as well.
I know. So,
man, it's going to be difficult.
If he pulls off a medium to soft strategy and gets points, I'll be very impressed. as he started 11th, so fair play to Estimates if he can make this work and get points. We've not really seen any mistakes from Estimates, you know. He's actually been pressurising a lot of the drivers.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think, apart from Sab with the DNF, unfortunately for him, there hasn't been that many mistakes between any of the drivers this evening.
Super clean race, mate. Super clean race. Fair play, and I'll tip my hat to the guys. Yeah, super. RG's in. RG's in the pits.
Yeah, mediums.
So, Aaron J is down 7, and he's got 12 laps to make up at least 7 positions. I don't think he can do that, do you?
No. It's going to take one out of the last stint for him to do it.
Yeah, it really is, mate. It really is. MJ Coupe on the back of Delange. He's really closed up now, James. MJ Coupe sitting in 8th place.
Yeah.
He's down 5 positions, started in 3rd. RG, 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings, but it looks like MJ Coupe, Nick J. Thompson, and Delange all running close together. Tony White, 3-second time penalty. Unbelievable stuff here. MJ
23 laps on the hards.
Wow. Yeah, but that's doable, mate. Think about it. That is doable. Aaron J, another penalty for Aaron J. And Aaron J, DNF. Aaron J, DNF.
Whoa, he spun. He spun it. He's lost his tyre.
I've just seen it. Yeah.
Safety
Coming around
car.
now.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Safety car now. Oh, wow, this opens it up. This really opens it up. Do the guys come in for softs? Oh, Tipsy Hobbit, he'll be in for softs, surely.
Yeah, I don't think
we've got Estimates on softs. We've got Tipsy Hobbit on softs. We've got Ferocious Down on softs. MJ Coupe. Oh, he's held up by his teammate. MJ Coupe is held up by his teammate who's got a penalty to serve. Oh, no. Oh, unbelievable.
Never.
Oh, the Red Bulls got held up so bad. MJ Coupe really losing out there. Estimates had to serve that penalty they had. And MJ Coupe losing maybe 8 seconds there. Oh, so unfortunate for Coupe. But anyway, it's going to mean that we've got 11 lap battle. By the time they say, oh Nick, what are you doing? Nick just took the corner, really tight behind the safety car and got a time penalty. Oh, what the hell is going on, guys? So let's get this right. Tyres.
Mr. Steam and Lozak are in. Oh, I wouldn't like to call this one now.
Wow.
See, I can't see the softs.
But so James, sorry to cut you off, mate. Let's just put fitted on. Tyre, yeah. So we've got Lozak and Steen on 16 and 16 lap all hards. Ah no, the Lozak's now coming out.
Fresh set of mediums. Lozak got it now. I think Lozak's he's gonna nick this now. He's got to.
Are they going to drop down, though?
He hasn't.
Ah, Steen's held up. Steen is held up by his teammate.
Another. Oh man.
No, everyone getting held up.
It's Mr. Steen.
I don't know. Is that a glitch?
That can't.
Is Matty in the pits? Matty should be leaving now.
Nah,
that was weird. Mr. Steen was to the rear. I don't. Right, we'll cover that later. But
yeah, that's madness.
We saw the same with MJ Coupe being held in the pits.
Yeah,
and we saw the same with the Williams held in the pits, but it didn't look like. See, Matty's down at the back and Mr. Steen's up the front, so that doesn't really compute at all. Estimates 5-second penalty exceeding track limits. That's a major cut, is that? 5 seconds is a major cut of a corner.
Yeah, I remember.
This is going to be difficult. This is going to be difficult to judge now because you've got some guys on the mediums. Estimates could even win this, mate. Estimates, it depends on penalties as well, mate. It does depend on penalties.
Do you know what? The top 5. Lozak, Estimates, TV, Tipsy Hobbit, Mr. Steen. They're all going to be... Oh, see, do you know what I mean?
He's hard to track, mate. I know it is. I know it is. It's going to be super hard to track this. Because I know Estimats has got a couple of penalties. I know that.
Yeah.
Tipsy Hobbit now into 3rd place on soft tyres, and I don't think Tipsy Hobbit has got any penalties whatsoever. I've not seen Tipsy Hobbit get any. And I don't think Lozak has. Lozak's on 2 warnings, I believe.
Tipsy Hobbit's got 10 seconds.
Oh, has he? 10 seconds? Yeah. Oh, I missed that then. What for?
You picked it up on lap 26.
Oh, the last lap then. Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll see what it was.
Yes, Alex, it is going to be a crazy 10 laps. Well, 9 laps now. That must be hitting the safety car or something. 10 seconds.
Exceeding track limits, that's what it says.
Oh, wow.
And same with Estimats. Both on lap 26. Lap 26, Estimats picked up a 15-second time bounty.
In a winner?
Yeah, in 1 lap.
I wonder
5-second time penalty for exceeding track limits, and 10 seconds for exceeding track limits on the second occasion.
Wow, so something happening there, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a glitch or if it is just them running wide.
I don't know, mate. Because I mean, we did see in the pit lane there was a couple of questionable moments, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens with the stewards with that, because oh, Lozak letting Estimats through. What's going on there? Safety cars in this lap, but Estimats has been let through by Lozak. Did Lozak accidentally brake check Estimats? Estimats going really wide, tight. What is going on here, guys? I have no idea what's going on, because everyone's cutting corners and.
Yeah, the wings seem to be intact for Estimats, Lozak, Tipsy Hobbit, so I can't see any.
I don't understand why Lozak's let Estimats through unless something's happened behind the safety car. Safety car line's about to be passed, and they're going racing again now. As Lozak, he's all over the back of Estimats. He picks up the slipstream. I'm not sure Estimats going to keep this.
What a brilliant view I've just picked up with Tipsy Hobbit. Oh, he's going in between the...
3 wide. Lozak losing out there. I think, Tipsy Hobbit just dropped back a little bit.
You've got to have nerve to steal through there.
Oh, you have me. Yeah, but Tipsy Hobbit on the softs, Estimats on the softs. Is Lozak going to lose out here? Of course, it all depends on penalties as well. Because it is penalties galore.
Yeah. I can see them all pushing out because I think they know a few of them have got penalties.
TB's just got a black time penalty.
What is going on? Cold tyres. Cold tyres galore.
8 laps left to go, James.
I don't know what to do. I don't know who to predict for the top 3 now.
I don't, because the penalty's so hard to track. And then the tyres, the fresh tyres now, between the soft and the mediums. I mean, you could even see Ferocious Dan, Tipsy Hobbit, Estimats on the top steps, on the top 3 steps. You just don't know.
Yeah, even though Tipsy Hobbit somehow has got a 10-second time penalty.
Estimats setting the fastest lap there. 1:18, 1:60. Tony Y, Tony Y's in the pits. Tony Y's had an incident then. Tony Y's gone. I think Nick J. Thompson had a penalty. I saw 3 notifications flick up in quick succession. Yeah, Nick's gone from the session also. So I believe something may have happened between Nick and Tony Y. That may be something for the stewards after the race.
Tipsy Hobbit has dropped back a little bit now. You just come out of the DRS.
Ferocious Dan on the back of TB. We've also got RG. Mr. C, 3-second time penalty. Ferocious Dan all on the back of the TB. Is it the inside line? Not quite. Going through the... Tipsy Hobbit. Tipsy Hobbit, 3-second time penalty. But that is 13 seconds now, I believe. If that's right.
If it's right, yeah. I don't know if it was glitch, like you said, that we recapped on that one a few times.
Oh, Ferocious Dan tapping the back of TB a couple of times there.
It's all getting a bit heated at the minute, isn't it?
A little bit. The heat is on. Just watching from the driver, RG44. Ferocious stand, slipstreaming on TB2. Not close enough to make a move. Delange chasing down Mr. Steen on the medium tyres. MJ Coupe, 3-second time penalty. So the penalties are coming thick and fast. I can't keep track of them, James.
It's madness. It was fine until like lap 25, and then all of a sudden...
The penalty train has definitely left the building.
Estimate's another way. Watch that one, then I put that on the screen.
Estimate. So, Lozak, I think he's leading the race now, isn't he?
Yeah, and TB is up into, I believe, second, as it stands, if the penalties are correct.
Yeah, I just noticed as well, TB's got damage on his right end plate. Ferocious Dan looks like he's got full wings, so I think TB's holding up the pack here. You got to see Ferocious Dan make a move now. He's on overtake.
DRS open.
Oh, double move for TB. He should have this done. Late braking for Ferocious Dan. He's going to do it.
Fresh, soft.
He's on the inside line for the next corner. Turn 2. Oh, TB goes a little bit wide.
Brilliant racing.
TB.
How have they kept that clean? TB
had a moment, mate, and now he's under pressure from Mr. Steen.
Williams and Red Bull.
Mr. Steen's through. Mr. Steen's through. Oh, Mr. Steen goes wide. Mr. Steen goes way wide.
Now, was there contact with it then? Was it a little...
I don't know. I wasn't on board. I couldn't tell, mate. But Mr. Steen looked like he overshot his braking zone and just went straight forward. So I think Mr. Steen finds the corner cutting penalty for Mr. Steen. I think, again, I'm only a commentator. I'm not a steward. But it looked like Mr. Steen got a little bit giddy and forgot his braking point. That is what I see. And another time penalty for Mr. Steen.
So Ferocious Dan is now in third after all the...
yeah, that is it, yeah. Wow. 5 laps to go, James. 5 laps remaining of this final race of the season for Invictus Racing League. Formula 2, equal performance. It's been a fantastic season. Absolutely amazing. Looks like that safety car just flipped the standings on the head for the final race. Just tweaked it up a little notch. That safety car always poised on the side of the track, ready to jump on the circuit and mess up the final standings. Mr. Steen has now retired. Yeah, seen that, expected that. We've got RG4422 on the back of Delange. The DRS is open for both of the races. Oh, I'm not sure what to make of this, mate.
I think we have to let everybody cross the line to find out where everybody's coming.
I know, because you need a calculator to work out exactly who's going to finish here.
All we know is, unfortunately, it won't be Tipsy Orbit in third. We know that much.
We do know that. We do.
So that could put Ferocious down into third, TB up into second.
Lozak with the fastest lap with a 1:17.357.
He's pushing on now.
He is now. He is. I'm trying to think the best battles. Maybe Delange, because I don't remember seeing Delange with penalties. And he's on the back of TV now.
BazCab77 in the chat. An abacus, Dan. It's called an abacus.
I thought. Do you know what? I actually thought I'd masked my brain fart there. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you very much. Who made that comment?
BazCabs77.
BazCabs, you're going on timeout, mate. You're going on timeout. But yeah, we've only got 3 laps to go, James. It's going to be hard to figure out who's going to be finishing in the top 5, really. There's that many penalties.
Yeah. I think it's going to be the 2 Pink Panthers of the Racing Point. I went to say Force India then. of the Racing Point.
Mate, I do it all the It's been nearly 2 seasons and I still do it myself, mate, so don't worry about that.
And we've got to readjust for next season because they're now going to be good.
AlphaTauri.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, AlphaTauri from Toro Rosso and then Racing Point to...
Sorry, James, just RG44 there was on the back of TV, but then he had a little bit of a moment on the hairpin of the stadium section and just lost a lot of traction. He's actually jumped him back a good 410.
Max is in first. He's made a move on Lozak. Not that it makes much difference at this time in the race, but still another good battle there. They're constant. It's been constant battles, which is brilliant.
It has been hard to track, mate. It has been hard to track. Yeah. It really has. Ooh!
Estimax with another 3 second time penalty.
Oh yeah, Estimax really braked hard there. It looked like he braked much sooner than he needed to, and it destabilised his traction for the next corner.
So I don't know too much about all the races, but is he racing? Will he be racing with no assists or?
No, I don't think so. Another penalty for Tipsy Hobbit. I think Tipsy Hobbit's going to finish in about 7th or 8th at this rate.
Yeah, I was going to say he'll be knocked down. Yeah.
Just trying to check on the battles now. Jacob on the back of Delange. Oh! Jacob spanned Delange!
Whoa!
No, as we flick to Jacob, he spanned Delange. That puts Captain Stiff up into 10th place for the point scoring position.
Into 6th.
Yeah, oh wow.
RG's right on the back of TV now as well.
I can't believe that, as I flick to it as well. Jim Laguna on the back of MJ Coupe. Oh! Jim Laguna makes a late move. Doesn't make it stick though. It looked like he just dived down the inside, but I think it was just playing the fake move.
Wow, this is close between RG and TB if we flick through.
Jim Laguna on MJ Coupe. Is he going to make it stick? Delange retired. No.
Ooh,
Jim Laguna up at
RG run wide.
Look at this battle now for 9th, 8th, 7th and 6th. RG and Proshistan picking up time penalties. Do you know what, James? I'm going to say it right now. I give up on penalties. There's no point even tracking it. No point whatsoever. I think we'll just keep it as... Oh, RG on TB. He's on the inside line going to the stadium section.
Oh,
it is contact.
It was wheel contact, but ooh, I wouldn't like it being in there. Squeaky bum time.
Oh, it really was, mate. The RG's now through. Oh, I think RG's on about 9 seconds time penalty. TB down the outside, coming down into turn 1. Looks like RG's going to be late on the brakes. Is he going to push him out wide though, or is he going to be fair? Oh, he's getting a bit heated on the last lap.
Yeah, I'm all for this kind of racing. It's brilliant.
I know. Whoa.
Jim Laguna's dropped down a place.
I mean, we're in sector 2 now, mate. I'm going to start taking up the lead position of Lozak to come across the line. So, if you want to give the narration up to the finishing point of where you're viewing, I'm going to take up Lozak to come across the line, mate. So, yeah, crack on, narrate the racing for the guys watching, mate.
Yeah, no worries. So you got Tipsy Hop in second, Max in third, Proshistan in fourth at the minute, coming through sector 2. Just about to start sector 3. In the background, then we got Jim Laguna, MJ Coupe, Matty in 9th, Captain Stiff in 10th.
Good interrupt you, James. James just loads that crossing the line now, taking the win. Tipsy Hobbit is going to drop down. He crosses the line in second. Where will he be? Estimates third. Proshistan. It looks like he's going to stay. Proshistan, is he going to go up? Proshistan to second place. Tipsy Hobbit in third place. TB, where's he going to finish? TB coming across the line. Is he going to take third place? We don't know. No, he takes fourth. Tipsy Hobbit keeps third. Tipsy Hobbit keeps third place. Wow.
What a race that was.
Right, James, do me a favour, mate. Take a screenshot from the stream of the top 3 people. Get those invited into the commentators box, if you don't mind, mate, please. So,
yeah,
guys,
no problem, will do.
What an absolute finish. I can't believe it, but Tipsy Hobbit kept third place. Absolutely unreal from the guys there. Super, super close. what a fantastic race, and what a fantastic way to finish off the season. You got Lozak. I believe that's taken his 8th win of the season. That puts him not only in the record books, but he leads in the record books, providing I've not forgotten about Formula 1 or the Real Performance. However, let's just run down all the orders. So, Lozak, our champion, taking the final win of the season. For us to stand in P2, we've got Tipsy Orbit in P3, we've got TB in P4, Jim the Guru in P5, with MJ Coob in P6, Captain Stiff in P7. What a brilliant one from Captain Stiff. 12th to 7th place. Jacob 14th to 8th. We've got Estimates 11th to 9th. We've got Matty, who did 15th to 10th. RG 44 16th to 11th. Delange 9th to 12th. Mr. Steen in 13th. Nick J. Thompson 14th. Tony Wine 15th. Aaron J in 16th. And in last place is Sab in 17th. Now, just looking there, guys, you can see the penalties when it flips back. Look at those penalties. Unbelievable. 15 seconds for RG. 5 penalties. I believe that is a disqualification for RG. Having 5 penalties. Definitely for Estimats. 6. I think Estimats will have to be disqualified after the race. So that might push the order up. I'm going to have to break off, guys, just while I invite everyone to the party. So bear with me, guys, while I do that. There you go, guys. So just while we wait for our podium sitters to come in, James, I don't know if you caught that. There's a couple of races because of time penalties that might be getting disqualified. One in particular was 9th place. As per the Invictus rules, I think it's 15 seconds or 5 time penalties means a DSQ from the standings, which means that pushes some people up. Now, I do believe we have been joined by our championship winner of the season, Lozak, who is also a new Invictus record holder, I believe. Lozak, how are you, my friend?
Hi, fine. Yeah.
How was that for you, mate?
Yeah, it feels great because I really wanted this record and this win. But when at the start TB was in front of me, I was a bit scared for my strategy, and then I decided to go with the arts. And then the safety car obviously helped me to get the strategy right.
Yeah, fantastic stuff, mate. I mean, to be honest with you, we did see you and your teammate leading massively. Do you think you and your teammate will be teaming up next season and carry on this form?
Yeah, I hope so, because we have to see how we do without assist. But for me it is really good to be with the TB, and we will see.
Fantastic stuff, mate. Fantastic stuff. James, anything for our championship, our champion this season, for his last race?
It was from what I've watched of you. As you may know, I'm new to Invictus, but since watching you since Italy it's well deserved. That's really all I can say. It's been a pleasure to watch such brilliant racing, not just for yourself and your teammate TB, but for the entire league. You know, it's been brilliant, and again, congratulations to another win.
Yeah, fantastic stuff.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Just before you go, Lozak, Ferocious Dan and Jake, who is Tipsy Orbit, anything for our champion this season before he goes?
I only raced with you for 2 races, but we had some close racing in Brazil, and honestly, it's some of the best racing I've had, so I wish you all the luck in F1.
That's nice, Jake. Thank you very much, mate. Ferocious Dan, anything for our champion this season before he goes? Have we got Dan in the mix, James? I don't believe. Let me just double check, guys. I have as well, mate. I don't think he's got a mic. Bear with me, guys. Let me invite him. James, if you want to ask Jake a few questions about the race today while I invite Dan, that'll be great, mate.
Yeah. We seen you go an extra 2 laps, maybe 3 laps more than what we thought you were on the softs. How did they feel towards like lap 9, 10 or 11?
I don't know if you saw, but lap 11, I think I missed 3 or 4 braking zones in a row. Through the yeses, exactly, it was horrible. But yeah. I knew I had the long-term strategy. I just had to hold on until lap 12. And then...
Yeah. As you can probably imagine, it was a really, really chaotic race in the best way possible. Saying that, it was action-packed from start to finish. So we didn't quite catch all of the last lap of your soft stint. But me and Dan were on the comms, and we were just like, how has he gone that extra 2 laps? He said, we done some practice for you in Baku, and you made the softs last a bit longer again. But was that your original strategy?
Honestly,
the softs and mediums?
After playing at Azerbaijan and I noticed how long the mediums went, I was like, Mexico's not too different if you think of tyre wear, so
yeah,
you know, kind of a similar setup.
Yeah,
the differential a bit and just adjusted the strategy for Mexico.
I think you've proved about 4 or 5 people wrong on the stream chat. Because me and James did say that the 1-stop is possible around here, but we did favour the 2-stop. But you just smashed everyone's predictions out of the water. So I think a few people are scratching their heads right now, thinking, how the hell did you do that?
Well, I mean, yesterday a few people were telling me the best strategy was soft, medium, or a couple nights ago, sorry, and you know, I kind of just kept it to myself because I knew the soft mediums was actually faster after you look at the telemetry. It's just a shame about the penalty under the safety car, because until then I had no penalties, and that kind of threw me over the edge a little bit mentally, and then I got another 6 seconds, and then
when the safety car come out, me and Dan were looking through all the pit stops, and everybody was just everywhere. We didn't know if it was a glitch with the stream or anything, and we were just like, what's gone on? Because people were getting held up by the teammates. We just like, it was just mind-boggling, Dan, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 2. There was the Williams and the Red Bulls. And the Red Bulls, yeah. Exact same replica, held in the pit lane. It was like a double stop, a double stack. Sorry. So I'm really intrigued to know what happened there, because I don't think there was actually a double stack. But anyway, that's for another time. Jake, we'll let you go, mate. Congratulations on your debut this season. You've had some fantastic races, and I think some of the guys in F2 for next season are going to be definitely looking your way and possibly looking over their shoulder, watching you creep up behind them. So we wish you all the best luck, mate.
Podiums.
Oh, mate, I don't doubt that for a second. I actually imagine that by the end of next season, we'll be saying congratulations to you and good luck in F1. Hopefully that doesn't jinx you, but yeah, thanks again for joining Invictus Racing League. It's been fantastic having you debut for us, and we look forward to seeing exactly what you can do next season, mate.
It's been a cracking 2 races.
Yeah,
pre-season for the real thing.
We agree too, mate. So yeah, thanks for joining us on the podiums, mate.
Cheers.
We wish you all the best, and we'll catch you for the pre-season testing or pre-season race in a few weeks' time. You take care, mate, and we'll catch you very shortly, mate.
Have a good one.
You too, buddy. Take care.
Bye.
So, James, wow, that was a fantastic way to finish Formula 2 Equal Performance. Absolutely brilliant. Yes,
and I am still scratching my head over what happened in the last 10 laps.
Yeah, same here, mate. Same here. But yeah, I mean, we're going to have to say farewell to Lozak, who I think will be joining Formula 1.
F1.
Yeah. As you know, Formula 1 guys that are avid listeners, Formula 1 League is our formally named no assist league. So in Formula 1, the drivers don't do any assists. So I wish all the best to Lozak. He's been an absolute champion all the way from race 1. And I can only tip my cap and salute the young man. So fair play to him. His teammate, I believe, will be staying in. Saying that is speculation. I'm not going to comment on that. But we've had some fantastic races this season. James, we've got it all to look forward to, mate. We really have.
Yep.
It's going to be
and
super.
I can't wait.
Neither can I, mate. Neither can I. So yeah, guys, if you've missed any of the races this week, you can find them on our YouTube channel for Invictus Racing League. If you just type in Invictus Racing League, then the F1, a realistic performance, F2 or F3, it'll bring up all our races. If you're new to us tonight, go back and check out the full season. We do a 12 race season, so it won't take you too long. It's only 12 and it's only an hour and a half per race, so yeah, you've got a good 75 hours plus per league to catch up on if you're new to us. But yeah, do check us out on Twitter. Invictus RL is our Twitter handle. Now there's going to be some major changes coming to the format going forward. Tomorrow night we've got the new Invictus Racing League show, which will be the Invictus Paddock, where we will run down the previous this week's results. We'll also normally do the next week's track, also a bit of F1 talk as well. But yeah, so do keep an eye out for that. It'll be in full swing next season, so it's all to watch out for. But yeah, guys, I want to thank James for joining me for his first debut on the Invictus Comms. James, I hope you enjoyed it, mate.
I loved every second of it, and I don't think it could have been a better race to start my debut off, to be honest with you.
Steam coming out of my head after watching that, mate. I apologise to our viewers that if me and James didn't track it as well as you wanted, it was super hard to track, but we did do our best. But yeah, moving on, mate. I want to thank you for joining us, and of course, on to next season, mate. I can't wait.
Yep, me either. It's going to be a cracking season.
It is. It totally is. So yeah, just keep an eye out, guys, for the pre-season race, which we'll be live streaming, and of course the new season upcoming. We will let you know on Twitter. Again, Invictus RL is the Twitter handle. Keep a tune on there for the announcements of the new calendar, the new race, and of course the new drivers. I want to thank you again. So guys, I'll leave it there. Thanks for joining us. Take care, and join us soon again for another Invictus Racing League bonanza show. Absolutely amazing. James, thanks again, mate, and take care, guys.
Yeah, cheers, Dan.